Hello everyone and welcome to Stan the Wine Man TV. I'm your host, Stan Renton, and this is the Blue Collar Wine Program. Today, I asked Matthew McKinnon from Unique Wines to bring me 3 wines, and we're going to do another blind tasting. Here, I'm putting my reputation on the line here once again. Always scares me. I start breaking out. Right now I'm sweating already. So Matthew decided to bring all whites, and there's kind of a mixture of New World and Old World. So I'm going to do my best to determine the varietal, maybe place of origin, possibly. I'm not going to go appellation yet. I don't have the courage to go there yet. I need to practice that more.
Give me a country. I think you're good if you do a country.
Okay, I can do a country. I'll try. All right. So with 3 wines, we're going to get started right away. You can give it a little rinse. You know, Matthew had a good point. He said maybe I should pour the glasses so I can't cheat and fill the bottles. But you know what? Being the rookie that I am, paper, white paper. Thank you. Whew, good aromatics on this one. So this is a skinny bottle, which could go Riesling, Gewürztraminer, one of those styles. All right, let's see what we get on the nose. Thanks for doing this, Matthew. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for including me, man.
So this has a little bit of a gold hue to it. Nice piece of paper there. Get a lot of minerality on this. I'm thinking old world right off the bat. Get crushed rock, peaches, melon. There's a lot of melon on this. Some white flowers. A little bit of an herbal component. I don't know why I have such a hard time with herbs. But I'm thinking I'm getting a little like a tarragon sort of. Maybe even a rosemary quality to it. A little bit of lemon in this one. All right, let's go for it on the palate. Good acidity, good acid, which would lean it towards Old World. Lemon is big time on the palate. I'm getting like an orange blossom sort of flower on it. Loads of rocks. I mean, this is like crushed rock all day. The melons there, there's just a tiny trace of honey, but the white flowers are incredible. The minerality, I'm saying Old World on this one. Old World, it could be Alsatian. It has that's where I'm thinking that you would find in Old World. It doesn't taste like a Riesling to me. It doesn't have enough, it's got good acid, but it doesn't have enough fruit to be a Riesling. I mean, that Moselle has that really sharp, kind of really bracing. Could be a Pinot Blanc too, but it's got too much going on to be a Pinot Blanc. I'm putting it on the line.
You can write on the back of that paper if you want.
No, I'm going to write on the card here. So I'm going to put what I think it is.
All right.
I'm going to say this rolls in at, I'm guessing, I'm going to put it down here. Even get a little spiciness in the back end. That one's good. Good job. That one's got me a little puzzled.
When it's revealed, you will be very excited.
Okay. Now, don't second guess yourself. Move on to number 2. Okay, so number 2 immediately has a Burgundian or Chardonnay bottle. I can tell just by the color. By the way, when you're looking at wines, if you ever want to play this game at home, which is kind of fun actually, I'm going to start a blind wine tasting group here soon. It is kind of fun. You know, don't get nervous like I do because I'm putting myself out on camera to whoever's going to watch, so that makes the pressure a little higher. So this one definitely golder in color. I don't know if you can see that quite a bit than the other one. This one has a lot of really golder hue to it. Up,
yep,
up.
perfect.
Okay,
right
there we go. See it? Good. All right. So, it has a little bit of stink on it, which is not uncommon in Burgundy. Kind of has that burnt match thing going on, which is, for those of you who have had white Burgundies before, they definitely have a burnt match, a stinky component. It isn't a bad thing, but it is definitely there. I'm saying if this has any oak on it at all, it's neutral oak, older barrels. It might have it because I'm getting a little bit of a toastiness to the nose. I get pears, a little bit of pear and apple. There's like a dried flower or dried hay component on it. It's definitely got some minerals. A little perfume, like almost like a soapy, not soap, but perfumed dried herbs I'm getting. All right, let's see what we get on the palate. Yeah, it has nice, there's pear and apples all over, a little lemon. I'm getting a little bit of spice, not much, but a little bit of baking spice, which would tell me that it's, whenever it tastes like any kind of baking spice or something, it means it has oak on it. It doesn't have to be a lot of oak. It can be 2-year-old oak will actually produce those spices. I get a little bit of fig component on this one. I get the herbs, the dried flowers are there. It's got good acidity, definitely not super acidic, which there's nice minerality on the backside of this. I mean, I get that crushed rock sort of thing going on. I like that wine. I can hardly wait to see what that one is. Okay. This one's a tougher bottle. Not quite a Chardonnay, not quite a... I don't know. Alright, let's give it a rinse. In blind tastings, by the way, it's really good to give it a rinse because you don't want to influence the wine that you're pouring with the last wine. And, you know, it'll have some effect. That's why in the sommelier class they no doubt do separate glasses. Maybe next time we'll do separate glasses. If there is a next time.
Well, they don't let you touch the bottle when you're blind tasting in your somms, too.
No, they don't. So, you're right. You don't get to see it until the very end. So this is a little lighter in color than the other one. See that? Not quite as gold. So this would be like a white silver gold is what I'd call it. This one's very spicy on the nose. I get like this really cool like nutmegs, baking spice. Ooh, little white flowers. These are a little cold too. Normally you'd probably want to have them just a little warmer, but you know, Matthew came on the ferry, no doubt the car was cold, I'm sure. It was cold today. This morning my hands froze.
That was only an hour and a half on ice bags.
So there's a lot of pear on this one. I'm getting a lot of pear, white flowers, and just a boatload of baking spices on this one. So this one, even though, I mean, the color tells you that it might not have as much oak, but with those smells on there, it would tell me that. But let's see what we get on the palate. So this has a red, it's like biting into a very ripe, red, delicious apple. I mean, I just get it all over the palate. There's definitely oak on it. I get it on the back side of this wine. You made this one tough. There's a little bit of pear, a little bit of white flour, but definitely the apple is a big part of this wine. It fills your mouth, actually. I mean, seriously. It's like finding a really good, red, delicious, you know, brand new, crisp, you know, nothing mushy about it. This is a really good apple, and then there's a spice action on the back end. I'm not saying this is new oak. If it's any oak at all, I would guess French oak. I mean, I'm acting like I know it has oak on it, but I'm pretty sure it does based on what I'm tasting in the glass. There's not nearly as much minerality on this one, and the acid is a little softer, but it's still there. It's a well-built wine. I like it a lot. There we go. I'm in. Number 3. This one's going to be tougher on the region.
I'm going to give you one hint. You have had 2 of 3 of these wines.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Let's see how I did. Time for the unveiling. By the way, I didn't grade these. Okay, number 1, I guess, is an Alsatian Pinot Gris, about $13 US. Oh, not even close. Albarino.
$15.
Came close on the price.
You got the price, and you also did Old World, which I think what we were doing here today was Old World versus New World in blind tasting.
Albarino, I didn't get that at all. I think, yes, this is Calumnia Albarino from the Rías Baixas, which of course we expect, which is up in the northwest side of Spain, and it rolls in, you said, at $15?
$15.
Good stuff. Had me perplexed.
That's busy. It's definitely a food wine, though. You know?
Oh, love it. Love it. Nice minerality. Old World, I got that part. The price, pretty close.
Yep.
Just didn't get the varietal. I gotta work on that one. Okay. Second one guessed is a Chardonnay from Burgundy. He's going,
No, you're good.
$23. Oh, of course. Okay, so this is Mount Eden. Chardonnay, Edna Valley, 2011. And what's the price on this one?
17.
Okay, I guess 23. I was a little bit off on the price.
Oh, excuse me. No, you're right. 22.
22?
22.
Okay, I guessed Old World. This is New World. But by the way, guys, Mount Eden does about as good as you can get when it comes to getting close to Old World style wines. That one had me stumped. So this one, I guess, is a Chardonnay also from Sonoma County, $18. Yeah, laugh it up.
Oh, hey, no, Chardonnay is a good guess. I was hoping you'd get Old World on this one.
No, I did not get Old World at all.
That's what we did with Zimmerman over the fall.
Yes. So this is the Naragi Crabbione Vermentino di Sardegna. It's definitely Old World. This one threw me way off. I did not even come close to a Vermentino. 2012. Just shows you how humbling white tasting can be. The only thing I can say is the wines were just a little bit too cold, but that's okay. I got a lot of work to do. And by the way, all of these were excellent. What was the price on this? I guessed $18.
17. Very good. You got a pallet for retail.
Came close on the price. I came close on one of the wines. The other two, I just totally blew it. But when I do my when I post this on my blog, I'm going to tell you what these wines are, and I will put a grade on there underneath the posting for this video. Hey, thanks for watching. Thank you, Matthew, for doing this. Cheers, and here's to keeping the snob out of wine.